Hey everybody, welcome to another 10-minute Marvel video. I'm Petter, and today we're going to be looking at new comics that have come into the collection. Generally, if you're not familiar with kind of what I shop for with comics, you're not going to see too many kind of standard editions. I don't have, at this point in time, like a weekly pull list that I pull from, pick up my local comic book store. I do most of my reading on Marvel Unlimited or in things like trade paperbacks. But I do find some of the awesome covers that I love, and that's what we're looking at here with some of these variant edition covers. So here we have, I believe this is the finale of G.O.D.S number 8. Jonathan Hickman story where kind of talking about the new order of things in terms of Marvel deities and stuff like that, and just kind of this mystery that was done really well. This cover, it's not my favorite of the ones that tie into gods, but I do like the watercolor nature of it. Very cool. We're going to see a few inspired by the G.O.D.S comic book run, such as this Scarlet Witch number 7 variant edition cover. She here is one of the main characters in that. Well, Scarlet Witch doesn't actually play that much of a part in the story, but I really liked this cover. Just kind of she actually falls more on like the side of science and order. So the juxtaposition of this character versus the Chaos Witch, Scarlet Witch. Then we have a Venom cover. You can see that we have, again, same character showing up again. Just like the aesthetic on this one. Thought it worked well. Thought it was fun. Good composition for something that's fairly static, actually, in terms of what's going on. So I appreciated that. Then here we're looking at one of the other characters from G.O.D.S, Marvel G.O.D.S. This one, good, like more action flow in this one versus the static posed look of the other ones. And yeah, our happy couple, which we've seen her a fair amount. I believe this is him over here. Happy couple on the cover. A different version of G.O.D.S number 8. This one, the Virgin cover, the Luciano Vicino Rogue. And so this is, you can see all the details on this, June 24th or June 2024. We have nothing on the cover. It's a blank cover except for the artwork, and the artwork pops for one of my favorite characters. So very much digging that. Then we have a Spectacular Spider-Man here, number 6. This one, you would probably recognize this cover because this cover is the Days of Future Past Wolverine cover, but this time it is Spider characters with Spider-Man and Miles. But then we have Silk, Spider-Punk, Scarlet Spider, Spider-Man Noir, Spider-Gwen, Spider-Man 2099, Spider-Girl, Spider-Ham, Spinneret, Penny Parker, all sorts of different Spider folk on the cover. And then you'll probably notice a few different themes in here. Gambit. So, of course, I want a Gambit cover. We have Gambit, Rogue, Wolverine, Jubilee, and Nightcrawler. So, a ton of my favorite characters, and Wolverine. I like Wolverine a lot. I'm just less excited about him, but this is an Uncanny X-Men number 1. Jubilee. This is a Virgin cover. Um, Honestly, I forget a little bit why I picked this one up originally. I think it was just because it was a Virgin cover and it's actually was fairly cheap. I think some of that is due to the ungodly brightness of this cover, but it also works perfectly for Jubilee. I just wish that on her shirt there was a slight differentiation on the pink. So, not a different color, because you can tell basically where the shirt line is, but just a faint texturing on the shirt, because I think there's enough tie in here, the direct pink to pink there, but just a tiny bit of texturing on the shirt I think would have popped that one apart. Then we have a disco Dazzler. So there was a Dazzler run that went out and a whole bunch of different covers. So here we have an Uncanny X-Men Disco Dazzler variant with magic on the front. So one of my favorite characters again. And the bottom three here are actually a little, these all came in the last day, too. Peach Momoko variant of the Stormbreakers cover. This is, I believe, Armor, the character, nor the price. Actually, I think that was very close to what I paid for it. But I love Peach Momoko's artwork, so just pops. And as you can tell, I mean, I love Peach Momoko's artwork. Here's a Spider-Gwen cover for The Amazing Spider-Man number 56. Peach Momoko artwork. There's just kind of this flow, the ripping away of the suit, well, being a pretty still static image. There's just this nice kind of detail of, with the face too, kind of seeing through to the hero. Well, they're still covered up. And last one, this is also Peach Momoko. But very different style of artwork. Mary Jane and Black Cat Beyond, number 1. Hanging out on a spider bike. It's a little bit goofy, a little bit different. I like how it all fits into kind of this frame for the most part. There's no extra background, anything extra going on with it. So that's what drew me to this one. Plus, it's just kind of a fun pair of characters to have a cover of. And, I mean, to have a comic with two kind of iconic Spider characters, but not have it be a Spider-Man comic itself. With that, those are the new ones that came in. Definitely a small stack. As you can see, a number of them, things from another world. If you're looking to pick up comics, you don't have a local comic book store, things from another world, it's a great spot to do so. And for me, it's a great spot to get these different variant covers. Let me know which one was your favorite down in the comment section below. And tell me, what comic books have you been reading, especially Marvel ones that I should be checking out? I know that I think Marvel Unlimited's in between like 3 and 6 months in terms of delay on when stuff come out. So let me know which storylines I should be getting to, because I know that there are always fantastic storylines that are out there and some other ones that are just filler. So I want to avoid some of that filler and read more comics. If you enjoy this content, please subscribe to the channel and give this video a thumbs up. That really does help support the channel and help the channel grow. You can find all sorts of videos here about comics, other videos like this, trading cards, Marvel trading card pack openings, stuff like that, as well as then theories and rumors to talk about. And I want to be doing more of those, and I want to start even doing some of like what I've been reading, what in Marvel Comics have I been checking out, and is it worth checking out? But if you enjoyed this content, like I said, a few ways you can support us. We also have our podcast. The podcast is focused on the MCU, the movies and TV shows coming out. So right now we're talking about Agatha All Along. If you are interested in that, well, you can find the podcast here on YouTube. You can click on the channel and then the podcast tab, or you can listen to it wherever your friendly neighborhood podcast is from. But with that, we'll see you next time.